Taking action is one of the most powerful ways to bring about change, achieve goals, and create a meaningful life. It is the bridge between dreams and reality, the step that transforms intentions into outcomes. No matter how grand your plans or how well you've prepared, nothing can replace the impact of taking deliberate, consistent action. Yet many people hesitate or delay, held back by fear, doubt, or a desire for the perfect moment. Understanding the importance of action and how to overcome obstacles can unlock incredible potential. At the core of taking action is the understanding that nothing happens without effort. A great idea or plan is only as good as the actions taken to implement it. Dreams remain dreams until they are pursued with tangible steps. Whether it's starting a business, improving your health, building relationships, or mastering a skill, action is the critical ingredient that turns possibility into achievement. Even small, incremental steps can accumulate over time to create extraordinary results. One of the biggest barriers to taking action is fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown. This fear can paralyze even the most capable individuals, causing them to stay stuck in their comfort zones. However, action itself is often the antidote to fear. By taking that first step, no matter how small, you gain momentum and begin to dispel the uncertainty that holds you back. Confidence grows not from waiting, but from doing, from learning through experience and adapting as you go. Another common obstacle is the pursuit of perfection. Many people wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, or the perfect circumstances to act. The truth is, perfection is an illusion, and waiting for it often leads to inaction. The most successful individuals understand that action doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. Starting imperfectly and making adjustments along the way is far more effective than waiting indefinitely. Progress, not perfection, should be the goal. Procrastination is another challenge to overcome. It is easy to delay action, especially when tasks seem overwhelming or intimidating. The key to combating procrastination is breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Each step, no matter how small, builds momentum and makes the next one easier. Setting specific, achievable goals and deadlines can also provide clarity and motivation, making it easier to take that crucial first step. Taking action also requires focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, pulling your attention in countless directions. To take meaningful action, you must prioritize your goals and allocate your time and energy accordingly. This means saying no to activities or commitments that don't align with your objectives. By focusing on what truly matters, you ensure that your efforts are directed toward activities that bring you closer to your goals. Another essential aspect of taking action is embracing failure as part of the process. Every step you take may not lead to success, but every step provides valuable lessons. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a stepping stone toward it. Each setback offers an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your approach. By viewing failure as feedback rather than defeat, you can maintain the resilience needed to continue taking action. Consistency is a key factor in the power of action. Taking action once is not enough. Sustained effort over time is what leads to meaningful results. Consistent builds habits, strengthens discipline, and reinforces progress. It is through regular, deliberate action that significant achievements are made. Whether it's daily exercise, consistent work on a project, or regular practice of a skill, persistence is the engine that drives long-term success. Finally, taking action requires belief in yourself and your vision. Doubts and setbacks may arise, but maintaining a strong sense of purpose and self-confidence can help you push through challenges. Surround yourself with supportive people, seek inspiration from others who have achieved similar goals, and remind yourself of the reasons you started. This mindset fuels motivation and keeps you moving forward. In conclusion, taking action is the cornerstone of success and personal growth. It transforms ideas into realities, turns fear into courage, and converts potential into accomplishment. By overcoming fear, rejecting perfectionism, combating procrastination, and maintaining focus and consistency, you can harness the power of action to achieve your goals and create a fulfilling life. The journey begins with a single step. Take it today, and watch how far it can lead you. Reflecting and adjusting is a continuous process that plays a crucial role in personal growth, goal achievement, and living a fulfilled life. Without reflection, we risk moving through life on autopilot, repeating the same mistakes, or continuing with actions that no longer serve us. Without adjustment, we remain stagnant, unable to progress or evolve. Together, these practices create a powerful loop of self-awareness and improvement, allowing us to live intentionally and make conscious decisions that align with our aspirations. At its core, reflection is about pausing to look back on our experiences, actions, and decisions with honesty and clarity. It requires stepping away from the rush of daily life to observe how we are spending our time, energy, and focus. Reflecting helps us understand where we have succeeded, where we've struggled, and where we can make improvements. It's not about judging ourselves harshly, but about gaining insights that can guide us toward better choices in the future. Through reflection, we can identify patterns in our behavior, thoughts, and habits, which provide valuable clues about what is working and what isn't. One effective way to reflect is through journaling. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences offers a structured way to explore your day-to-day actions and decisions. You can ask yourself questions like, did I live in alignment with my values today? What went well, and what could I have done differently? How did I handle challenges? Journaling helps you gain perspective and clarity, making it easier to spot areas for improvement and recognize successes that may otherwise go unnoticed. Reflection is also about understanding the why behind your actions. Why did you react a certain way in a situation? Why did you procrastinate on a task or avoid something difficult? By asking yourself these deeper questions, you uncover the root causes of your behaviors and can start addressing them in a meaningful way. For example, you may realize that you procrastinate because of fear of failure, or that you avoid difficult conversations because of fear of failure, or that you avoid difficult conversations because of a lack of confidence. Once you understand the why, you are in a much better position to adjust your approach and behavior. Once you've reflected on your actions and decisions, the next step is to adjust. Reflection without action is merely contemplation. Adjusting involves taking the insights gained from reflection and applying them to your future decisions. This is where growth happens. It's not enough to simply identify areas of improvement. We must also be willing to change and adapt. Adjusting can take many forms depending on the situation. It might involve setting new goals, changing strategies, altering your mindset, or shifting how you allocate your time and resources. Adjustment requires flexibility and openness to change. Sometimes it may mean letting go of a plan or approach that no longer works. In these moments, it's important to remember that adjustment is not a sign of failure, but an essential part of the learning process. Life rarely goes as planned, and the ability to pivot and adapt is what enables us to move forward. It's through adjustment that we refine our strategies, become more efficient, and make better decisions. It helps us stay on track with our goals, even when faced with setbacks or obstacles. A key aspect of reflection and adjustment is the willingness to be honest with ourselves. This means acknowledging our mistakes without self-criticism and recognizing where we've fallen short. It's easy to ignore or dismiss failures, but doing so only prolongs the process of learning. Acknowledging mistakes allows us to take responsibility for our actions and use them as fuel for growth. Similarly, when things go well, it's important to reflect on why that happened and how we can replicate that success in the future. The process of reflection and adjustment is ongoing. It's not a one-time event, but a regular habit that strengthens over time. The more frequently we reflect, the clearer our goals become, and the better equipped we are to make informed decisions. Additionally, the more we adjust our actions based on our reflections, the more resilient and adaptable we become. Over time, this cycle of reflection and adjustment helps us evolve into a more mindful, intentional, and successful version of ourselves. In conclusion, reflecting and adjusting are indispensable tools for growth and improvement. Reflection allows us to gain insight into our actions and behaviors, while adjustment enables us to apply those insights and create meaningful change. By incorporating regular reflection and adjustment into our lives, we stay aligned with our values, goals, and aspirations, continually moving forward with purpose and clarity. This process helps us navigate challenges, build on successes, and ultimately live more fulfilling and intentional lives. Guarding your time is one of the most vital practices for achieving a meaningful and fulfilling life. Time is a finite resource, and once it is spent, it cannot be recovered. Every second represents a moment of potential and opportunity to grow, create, connect, or rest. Yet, in today's fast-paced world filled with endless distractions and demands, it is easy to lose control of our time. This is why guarding your time is not just a skill, it is a necessity. To guard your time, the first step is understanding its value. Time is more precious than money because it is irreplaceable. While you can earn more money or acquire new possessions, you cannot add more hours to your day. Recognizing this truth helps you approach time with the respect it deserves. Treating time as a sacred resource allows you to become intentional about how you use it, ensuring that it is spent on activities that align with your goals and values. One of the most effective ways to protect your time is by setting clear boundaries. In a world where everyone has competing demands, it's easy to let others dictate your schedule. Friends, colleagues, or family members may unintentionally encroach on your time, and without boundaries, you may find yourself constantly prioritizing their needs over your own. Guarding your time means learning to say no when necessary. This doesn't mean being unkind or dismissive, rather, it means being honest about your capacity and priorities. By setting limits and communicating them clearly, you can protect your time for the things that matter most. Another key aspect of guarding your time is minimizing distractions. Today, distractions come in many forms: social media, emails, endless notifications, or even mindless browsing. These interruptions can quickly eat away at your day, leaving you feeling unproductive and frustrated. To guard against these time thieves, take proactive steps to reduce their impact. Turn off unnecessary notifications, create designated times to check your emails, and establish focused work periods where distractions are minimized. Small changes like these can help you reclaim significant portions of your time. Guarding your time also involves prioritizing effectively. Not every task or activity deserves your attention. Some things are urgent but unimportant, while others may be important but not urgent. Learning to distinguish between these categories is crucial. Tools like the Eisenhower matrix or simple to-do lists can help you prioritize tasks based on their importance and urgency. Focus on high-value activities that move you closer to your goals, and delegate or eliminate tasks that do not serve your purpose. One of the greatest challenges to guarding your time is dealing with procrastination. Procrastination often stems from fear, perfectionism, or lack of clarity about the task at hand. It's a habit that steals time, leaving you with a sense of regret for what could have been accomplished. To overcome procrastination, break tasks into smaller, manageable steps and tackle them one at a time. Celebrate progress, no matter how small, and remind yourself of the bigger picture to stay motivated. In addition to managing external factors, guarding your time requires managing your energy. Time and energy are interconnected. Even if you have ample hours in a day, low energy levels can make it difficult to use that time effectively. Prioritize self-care, including proper sleep, nutrition, exercise, and relaxation, to ensure you have the energy to make the most of your time. Remember that guarding your time isn't just about being busy, it's about being effective and intentional. Lastly, take time to reflect and reassess regularly. Life is dynamic, and your priorities and goals may change over time. Periodically evaluate how you're spending your time and make adjustments as needed. Are your activities aligning with your values? Are there areas where you're wasting time or overcommitting? Reflecting on these questions helps you stay on track and ensures that you continue to guard your time effectively. In conclusion, guarding your time is about taking control of your life. It's about recognizing time as a precious resource and using it intentionally to build the life you want. By setting boundaries, minimizing distractions, prioritizing wisely, overcoming procrastination, and managing your energy, you can protect your time from being wasted. In doing so, you create space for the things that truly matter: your dreams, your relationships, and your personal growth. Guard your time fiercely, and you'll unlock the power to live a purposeful and fulfilling life. Being present is one of the most transformative practices we can adopt in our daily lives. It means fully engaging with the moment at hand, giving it your undivided attention, and immersing yourself in what you are doing or experiencing. In a world filled with constant distractions and endless demands, the ability to be present is not only a gift to yourself, but also to those around you. It enhances your experiences, deepens your relationships, and brings a sense of fulfillment that multitasking or living on autopilot can never provide. To be present, the first step is recognizing the importance of the current moment. Life is a series of fleeting moments, and the present is the only time we truly have. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come. By dwelling on regrets or anxieties, we miss out on the richness of the now. Being present requires a shift in mindset, a commitment to appreciating what is in front of you instead of allowing your mind to wander. Whether you are working, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, choosing to focus entirely on that experience can bring immense joy and satisfaction. One of the biggest barriers to being present is the habit of distraction. Our modern lives are filled with interruptions, notifications, emails, and the lure of social media. These distractions pull us away from the present moment, fragmenting our attention and diminishing the quality of our experiences. To combat this, it's essential to create intentional boundaries. Put your phone away during meals or conversations, designate no screen zones in your home, or set specific times to check emails and messages. By consciously minimizing distractions, you create an environment that supports mindfulness and presence. Another critical aspect of being present is practicing active listening. Often, when we are in conversations, we are not fully engaged. Instead of truly hearing what the other person is saying, we are formulating our response, distracted by our thoughts or preoccupied with external concerns. Active listening involves focusing entirely on the speaker, observing their words, tone, and body language, and responding with genuine interest. This practice not only improves communication, but also strengthens relationships by showing others that you value their presence and perspective. Being present also means letting go of multitasking. While multitasking is often seen as a way to boost productivity, it usually has the opposite effect on the quality of your work and experiences. When you divide your attention between multiple tasks, you dilute your focus and reduce your ability to perform each task effectively. Instead, commit to doing one thing at a time. Whether it's working on a project, reading a book, or enjoying a meal, give it your full attention. You'll find that not only do you complete tasks more efficiently, but you also derive greater satisfaction from them. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, can also help cultivate presence. These practices train your mind to focus on the here and now, reducing the tendency to get lost in thoughts about the past or future. Even taking a few moments each day to close your eyes, take deep breaths, and center yourself can make a significant difference. Over time, this mindfulness becomes a habit that you carry into everyday activities, making it easier to stay present. Another key to being present is embracing imperfection. Often we get caught up in trying to control or perfect every aspect of our lives, which pulls us away from simply experiencing things as they are. Being present means accepting the moment without judgment, whether it's messy, beautiful, or somewhere in between. This attitude of openness allows you to fully engage with life, appreciating its unpredictability and richness. Finally, being present involves gratitude. When you focus on the moment, you become more aware of the things you have to be thankful for: the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, or the taste of your favorite. Gratitude anchors you in the present and amplifies your appreciation for life's simple pleasures. In conclusion, being present is a practice that requires intentionality and effort, but offers profound rewards. It deepens your experiences, strengthens your relationships, and brings a sense of peace and fulfillment to your life. By minimizing distractions, practicing active listening, focusing on one task at a time, and cultivating mindfulness and gratitude, you can embrace the present moment fully. Life is happening now. Don't let it pass you by unnoticed. Time is the most valuable and finite resource we possess. Unlike material possessions, wealth, or even health, once time is lost, it cannot be regained. The moments we experience today cannot be relived tomorrow, and this makes time irreplaceable. We often hear the phrase, time is money, but even money pales in comparison to time. While money can be earned back, time, once spent, is gone forever. In our fast-paced, always connected world, it's easy to forget how precious time is. We get caught up in the routine of daily life work, social media, entertainment, and endless distractions that we fail to recognize that each passing moment is one we'll never have again. Whether we're spending time on things that don't truly matter or procrastinating on important goals, the impact of wasted time accumulates quietly, robbing us of opportunities and experiences that could shape our future. Time doesn't wait for anyone. And the reality is that we never truly know how much time we have left. People often put off their dreams, put things on hold, or procrastinate, believing there will always be more time. However, time doesn't operate on a flexible schedule. We don't know when our time will run out, and that uncertainty should motivate us to act today rather than delay. Each second is an opportunity, and by neglecting it, we miss out on growth, success, and the chance to live a life of fulfillment. The beauty of time lies in its fleeting nature. It is constantly moving forward, never pausing, never asking for permission. We cannot save time for later use, and that's why it is vital to make the most of every single moment. The way we spend our time shapes our experiences and ultimately our future. If we squander it on distractions, we lose the potential for progress. But if we dedicate our time to meaningful endeavors, pursuing our passions, building relationships, learning new skills, or contributing to the well-being of others, we create a life that is rich with purpose and fulfillment. A simple yet profound way to view time is through the lens of opportunity. Every moment we live presents a choice to spend our time in ways that move us toward our goals or to let it slip by unnoticed. If we constantly allow distractions to consume us, we can easily find ourselves years down the road, wishing we had done more or made different choices. That feeling of regret comes from the realization that time was wasted on things that weren't truly important. On the other hand, when we invest our time thoughtfully and with intention, we create a life that feels well lived. This awareness of time's irreplaceability brings about a sense of urgency. It doesn't mean we should rush through life, always stressed or anxious. Instead, it encourages us to approach time with a deeper sense of mindfulness. When we value our time, we make conscious decisions about where we invest it. We begin to recognize the importance of saying no to activities or people that don't align with our goals, and we become more selective with how we spend our days. In order to make the most of our time, we must prioritize. It's essential to identify what matters most: our health, relationships, career, passions, and commit to those areas of our life. Time spent nurturing those priorities is never wasted. We cannot afford to live in a state of complacency, waiting for the right moment to begin. The right moment is always now. Time, once lost, is gone forever, so we must use it wisely and with purpose. Ultimately, time is irreplaceable because it is the only resource that, once gone, cannot be replenished. Recognizing its value is the first step in transforming our approach to life. By appreciating time's fleeting nature and using it wisely, we unlock the potential to live a life full of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Every moment counts, and by honoring time, we make sure that our lives are as rich and vibrant as possible. Defining priorities is one of the most critical steps toward leading a purposeful and fulfilling life. It allows us to focus our time, energy, and resources on what truly matters to us, rather than being swept away by the endless stream of demands and distractions that life presents. When we define our priorities, we create a roadmap that guides our actions and decisions, helping us align with our goals and values. The first step in defining priorities is understanding what is truly important to you. This requires self-reflection and honesty. What are your long-term aspirations? What kind of life do you want to lead? What relationships, activities, or goals bring you joy, fulfillment, or a sense of accomplishment? These questions form the foundation for identifying your core priorities. They help you distinguish between what is essential and what is merely urgent or trivial. Without this clarity, it's easy to become overwhelmed, juggling tasks that don't actually contribute to your well-being or success. Once you've identified your priorities, it's important to rank them in order of significance. While it may feel like everything is important, not all priorities carry the same weight. For example, maintaining your health may be a top priority because it directly impacts every other aspect of your life. Relationships with family and close friends might come next, followed by career goals or personal passions. By ranking priorities, you gain a sense of which areas deserve the most attention and resources. Defining priorities also means learning to say no. In today's fast-paced world, we are often bombarded with requests and opportunities that may seem appealing at first glance but don't align with our true goals. Saying yes to everything dilutes our focus and can lead to burnout or dissatisfaction. When you know your priorities, it becomes easier to decline commitments that don't serve your purpose. This isn't about being selfish, it's about being intentional with your time and energy. By focusing on what truly matters, you create space for meaningful progress and growth. Balancing priorities can be challenging, especially when life pulls you in multiple directions. Work, family, personal interests, and community responsibilities often compete for attention. The key to managing this balance is recognizing that priorities can shift over time. What is most important today may not hold the same significance tomorrow. For example, during a career-building phase, professional goals might take precedence. At another stage, family or personal health might rise to the forefront. Flexibility and regular reassessment are essential to ensure that your priorities remain aligned with your evolving goals and circumstances. Moreover, having well-defined priorities improves your relationships. When you know what matters most, you can communicate it effectively to others, setting boundaries and managing expectations. This clarity helps reduce misunderstandings and ensures that you dedicate quality time to the people and activities that enrich your life. In essence, defining priorities is the cornerstone of a meaningful life. It helps you focus on what brings value and joy, navigate challenges with clarity, and make choices that align with your aspirations. By doing so, you create a life that reflects your deepest values and desires, ensuring that your time and efforts are spent on what truly counts.